Welcome to the Celtics banner block. I'm your host, Megawatts, and we got a perfect week this week in Dubs, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining me. You can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate it. So, yes, we got 3 dubs. We got a W against the Toronto Raptors.
Oh, yeah.
We got a W against the Pacers.
Oh, yeah.
And we got another one against the Pacers.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to get it in, ladies and gentlemen. So check it out. If there's anything that you want me to talk about, make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe. Make sure you comment and keep it in here. But yeah, I normally cover Friday to Friday. I kind of got caught up with the holidays this weekend, but hey, we're still going to get it in. So, yo, let's talk about these 3 dubs, all right? Welcome to Celtics banner block. Let's get it.
Yeah. 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 Working out.
Number 18 can't play.
Yeah.
The number 18 can't play.
Yeah. You can find me on the banner block. It's Shamrocks, oh it's not. Yeah. Let me clean them up like the floor is dirty with a mop. I'm on the banner block. It's 24 on the clock. Yeah. Every day it costs, but it's one possession at the bottom on the banner block. It's Shamrocks, oh it's not. Yeah. Let me clean them up like the floor is filthy with a mop. I'm on the banner block. Banner block. I'm on the. Yeah, that's the winning spot. Winning spot. I'm overqualified, but the system wanna sit me down. They hate me like the Jays, you can call me champion now. I guess
Once again, welcome to the Celtics banner block. I'm your host, Megawatts. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming, for joining me, for joining us on this beautiful banner block. Hey, you see the banner scrolling? I'm gonna need you to like, comment, and I'm gonna need you to subscribe to the Celtics banner block. This is how we grow, Celtics Nation. This is how we grow. This is how we keep building. I need every like, every share. I need every comment. This is how we build. You feel me? And we all about building around here. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Because you love me. Because you love me. Yeah, man. So let's go ahead and get into this. We've been doing this for a while now, guys. It's week 10 of the Celtics 2025-2026 season. We've been having a lot of fun seeing the growth and the progression of guys like Jaylen Brown's growth, guys like Peyton Pritchard's growth, actually. You see Josh Minot and what he's done for this team. We've just been seeing a lot of growth from so many different players. I can't name them all, but I like what Garza's doing. You know, I love what Kate is doing. And you know, Derek White, he's getting a good bid on should he be a part of the All-Star game this year for the first time. And that would be great to see him a part of that. If you think that he's earned an All-Star bid, comment. You know, comment it and see what you think about it. I am recording this just covering last week's week 10 of the Celtics season. Now I do understand that we did play Portland, and I'm going to cover that game a part of this week, and we did lose to Portland. I understand that. But we're going to bounce back. Man, that game was hard to watch. It was hard to watch at the end. Seeing what Jaylen Brown was doing and how he was dominating that game, I was just so pissed on how that game ended up. But hopefully we get some more W's on the banner block. We do got one L looking forward to covering that week, week 11, a part of that. But yeah, we're going to get into it. We have 3 wins, man, for the first time in a long time. 3 wins straight. 3 wins, man. That's big. 112-96 to Toronto.
Oh, yeah.
103-95 to the Pacers.
Oh, yeah.
And 140-122 to the Pacers. I'm just loving that.
Yeah.
I'm love everything that we did this week was great. We beat the teams we were supposed to beat. We didn't lose close games like that Portland game, which I'm going to cover soon. Oh, that's just so nerve-wracking. We beat the teams we were supposed to beat. The Pacers came out to play as well. 2 strong starts. They fizzled out towards the end. No Jaylen Brown for the Toronto game, but we're going to cover that. We're going to get into what happened on that Toronto game. And as you can see, we won 112-96. And we're going to do is we're going to capture what happened in that game through the highlights. So let's go ahead and team, go ahead and set up my highlights for me so we can get this ready for the banner block so they can see what happened here. Let's see. All right, now we're gonna have to prep it a little bit. Sorry, guys. Sorry about the prep. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. So, pretty much, guys, as they're getting this up, Toronto was one of those games where you didn't know what was going to happen. You didn't have Jaylen Brown. We're not used to playing without Jaylen Brown. We're used to having Jaylen Brown on the court, so we can have that confidence and drawing the double teams and kicking out those balls to the perimeter, so our guys can hit those shots. They can hit those 3-point shots, hit easier shots. So I was wondering how everyone was going to find their shot without Jaylen Brown drawing all the double teams and the attention from the defensive end. So I was quite. I was what's the word? I was impressed. I was impressed by what Peyton Pritchard did in that game. Derek White had a good game as well. I'll have to check those stats specifically, but I do believe my team has those highlights prepared, so that we're going to go ahead and get into that, guys. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and pull those up so we can take a look at what happened there. Right. All right. Okay. All right. Let's get in.
Been in a little bit of a shooting slump until last night. He
Right.
out against
Pritchard. Oh yeah.
He's on fire.
I love that.
In the corner. Here's CMB. Nice against the zone. There you go.
Oh.
Acrobatic shot. Gets swung around.
And they're going to have to make a decision on him coming over from Portland, right? The end of the season.
Great look.
Don't like that, guys.
Garza with 3 short.
Garza. Peyton Pritchard still going to work. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Let's go, Peyton.
Third quarter performance.
Want to be a professional.
Right.
White attacking.
D. White. Oh, nice shot, D. White.
Get over here.
Nice one.
Tonight, didn't get it.
112-96 for the win, y'all. 112-96 for the win. I love it. I love it. Yeah, man, that's what you got to do. You got to show up when you're supposed to show up. You got to win the games you're supposed to win. You have to make the shots you're supposed to make. Take what the defense gives you. It looks like Peyton Pritchard was inching into the paint, getting a lot of his buckets into the paint and 3-point shots, drawing a nice crowd. So as you guys can probably already guess, we're going to go into who balled out for us that game. So let's get into that. Okay. Let's see who was a baller, our ball out guy for that game, guys. It was Peyton Pritchard, ladies and gentlemen. Peyton Pritchard, 33 points, 7 rebounds, 10 assists. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. yeah.
One more time.
Oh, yeah.
One more time.
Oh, yeah.
33.7 rebounds, 10 assists, 4 for 9, dude. 13 for 24, and it was a +4. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, give Peyton Pritchard one more round of applause for that excellent game he had. Now, Peyton's been showing some streaks of greatness with us this year. He had some down games earlier in the year, but he's found his niche. He's come around. He's understood where his shots are coming from in this offense. When he has to take over, when he does have the ultimate green light, when Jaylen Brown's out or someone else is out, he does seem to step up to the plate. It's going to be either him or Derek White with the green light stepping up to the plate. And I feel like they've been doing their thing. I feel like they have been they've stepped up. And so if there's going to be multiple all-stars on the team on the Eastern Conference, you've got to consider the Celtics having multiple all-stars. I don't believe Peyton or Derek White have an all-star appearance. So it could be about that time to choose one of them. More than likely, I would have to say that Derek White probably would get the nod for all-star, or to be the second all-star for the Celtics because of what he does on the other end of the court. He's just, I believe he'll be all defense. He'll be on the all defensive team as a guard. He has the most blocks in the NBA as a guard currently. He just does it at a phenomenal pace. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause to Derek White's defensive prowess. It's incredible. It's one of those things that you can't overlook when it comes to describing someone's game. And it's one of those things that I know we're supposed to be talking about Peyton Pritchard right now, but we just have to segue into what Derek White has been doing on the defensive end. It's been a phenomenal thing to watch and to witness. I believe he definitely averages at least one block per game. I'll have to check that to be 100% honest with you. I don't want to get that mixed up. As a matter of fact, I am going to find out exactly how many blocks Derek White averages per game. I would love to know that exact number, guys. Let's see. Let's go to roster. Okay. And we are looking this up right now, guys. Right now. As a matter of fact, I'll probably share my screen so you guys can see what I see here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll let you guys see what I'm doing here. Let's see, where is he at? Derek White. What's his averages? Right. Averaging. Okay. He's averaging 18 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. I need more of the averages. Let's see, where can I get the full averages on this defensive end? It's going to show me that. Regular season, 1.3 blocks per game. You see that, ladies and gentlemen? That's crazy. That's crazy. As a guard to average 1.3 blocks a game, and 1.4 steals a game, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
When you're seeing things like that, you understand exactly why he's going to get the nod for All-NBA. Will he get first team All-NBA? I think he deserves first team All-NBA when you think about how high this average is in blocks for a guard. It's ridiculous. No other guard is doing that in the league. So I mean, yeah, I really wanted to get into that to show exactly what he was doing there. But back to Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard has had a hell of a year as well. Taking away his slow start, man. He's really been doing this thing as well. I kind of want to get into his stats as well. Let's go ahead and see exactly what he did there. Let's show the team stats here. And okay. Yeah, so I'll go to the team stats now. And let's see. Team stats isn't really going to show me. I'll go to the box score so I can just see what Peyton Pritchard's been doing. I'll show you guys. Let you guys see what I'm saying. Yeah, so we're going to go to what he's been doing. He's been getting 16 points a game. Crazy ad right now. 16 points a game, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the crazy ad too. Yeah. So see defensively. Yeah, see, you see the difference between a block a game and 0.1 block a game. Big difference, guys. Big difference. But you know, when you think about what Peyton Pritchard is doing on the offensive end, you can't poo-poo that at all. So good job, Peyton. I know you've been hanging with us, man.
We've been hanging and banging, brother.
Yeah, we've been hanging, man. We've been hanging. We're gonna keep hanging. But let's get back to the team stats so we don't get sidetracked, y'all. So we got let's see, team stats. What did we did? So we got, okay, what had you did? Let's see, 44 of 95 from the field. They were 36 of 87 for the field, so we beat them in percentage, of course. We love that. Love that. Indeed. So let's see. Our field goal percentage is 46 to 41. 41. Let's see. 3-pointers. We made 12. They made 16. We took 39. They took 47. So we lost the 3-point percentage battle. Don't like that. Let's see what else is going on here. We got, did we win the rebound battle, ladies and gentlemen? Did we win the rebound battle? 80 to 73. We won the rebound battle. Oh, wait, shut it up. Wrong stat, guys. 55 to 37. We still won the rebound battle. We still won it. Even though I got my lines messed up. We still won it. And when we're on top of those rebounds, you know how it goes.
We've been hanging and banging, brother.
When we're on top of those rebounds, we be hanging and banging, brother. You know what I'm saying, brother? So we're going to keep going and rolling here. We got 22 assists to their 30. Don't like that. We can pass better. We can pass way better than that. Let's see. Move Peyton a little bit. We've got we fouled more than them. 21 fouls to their 18 fouls. I don't like that.
Bruh.
Don't like that at all. Let's see. Points in the paint, 54 to their 32. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we won the turnover battles, 11 to their 12. I love that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So overall, great game. 112-96. Shout out to Peyton Pritchard again for doing this thing. And listen, we're gonna keep on hanging and banging, brother.
We've been hanging and banging, brother.
We're just gonna keep on winning these games, ladies and gentlemen. So shout out to Peyton Pritchard for helping us get this dub, man. Without Jaylen Brown, ladies and gentlemen, helping us getting that. We needed that. We needed that, Peyton. Good job, Pritchard. Good job. All right, moving along. So we have the Pacers now. We won 103-95 to them, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get into that. 103-95. Let's see what happened in this game. Let's see exactly what happened in this game because, like I said initially, it started out a little shaky for us. I wasn't sure if we was going to be able to pull out this victory. It's one of those games where you're like, not sure if we're going to win. Because of just how just surely how the game began. And when you have the star, you're able to dictate the possessions. You're able to coordinate exactly. Well, you can manipulate, may I say, how the defense is going to approach you. You're going to have to show attention to your stars so that opens up lanes, back doors, and corner shots. Uh, for what Shaq calls the others. So for the others, the others did really well in this game. They actually picked us up a little bit. I do believe that there was a point in this game where uh, Jaylen Brown actually had to sit for a little while, longer than he really wanted to. Um, but that was let's say rectified by how they came back out into the second half and did their thing. So let's take a look on what happened there, guys. I don't want to belabor this point too much longer, and we're just going to take a look at what happened and take a look at that. All right, let's take a look at that, guys. Yeah, no need to belabor the point here, and we will get into that. Ooh, Siakam, nice spin though. Not mad at that spin.
Got deep ties to New England, Rick Carlisle. Prep year at Worcester Academy, started his college career at Maine, and then of course played for the Celtics. Here's Nemhard.
Bruh.
Here's Anthony Simons. Inside the arc.
That back. Ooh.
He's on fire.
Ooh.
Here's Brown. This is where you want
JB.
Get
Nice.
over here.
Nice.
Matched up with Siakam. Just like in the conference finals.
Oh,
Here.
let's go.
Quite the inbounder. Brown
Ugh.
fading away.
Ooh, Yak.
He's on fire.
Yak. Woo, that boy was on fire. Fire. That's how you do that. And that's how you do that, ladies and gentlemen. Good win. Good win. Good win, man. Man, I love that. I love that. I love how we fought in that game. I love they really didn't key in on the rally that the others had to go actually brought us through. They didn't go through that, but it was an excellent night of basketball, Celtic basketball, because we had to gather. It wasn't just Jaylen Brown that got us where we ultimately ended up. We needed a lot of pitching in, contributions from said others, and we'll take a look at that because as you guys can already guess, who more than likely, and if you guys want to guess on your own, you can always put it in the comments who the ball out player of the game was against this particular Pacers game. It was Jaylen Brown, ladies and gentlemen. 31 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. 2 blocks and a steal. See, you always got to key in on what happened on the other end of the court. What was Jaylen Brown doing? He was blocking shots. He was redirecting shots. He was getting into lanes with the clearly he got a steal and probably was creating could have got more steals, but was creating a whole lot of havoc in the passing game for the Indiana Pacers and just changing shots along with the block shots. he was rim protecting. Like I said, he shot at a good clip, 31 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. Good stat line, great stat line, man. So we're gonna give it up to him one more time. We're gonna give it up to Jaylen Brown one more time before we actually take a look at the team stats one more time. So yeah, we'll have to let's take a look at that real quick. Let's see exactly who did what in the team stats, because I want to look at what everyone did, what the others did in this particular game here, because you just have to sometimes. Let's look at this box score. Let's look at the box score. I didn't get into the shot selections like I normally do, but I can. But I really want to just focus on what the others did first. Let's see what the others did. So we got, let's see, contributions from Derek White with 19 points. Ladies and gentlemen, I love that. 19, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Okay. Peyton had a cooled off game with 11 points. Let's see. We said Anthony Simons with 11 points, ladies and gentlemen. We needed that. We needed that. Okay. And that's pretty much the stats really don't do what the others did. Guards that had some big shots, 2 for 2. Guards that had some big rebounds, 9 big guards or rebounds, ladies and gentlemen. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, no booing Garza, all right? I know he didn't get a lot of love, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna give Garza love here. 9 rebounds. See, these are the other things. We got 8 rebounds from Kata, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Look at that. And hey, we just had great games from the guys that we needed to have great games from. Okay, so happy to see that, man. Happy to see that, and we're gonna continue to watch how this particular team grows together. And we're still 3rd in the East, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm loving that.
Oh yeah,
I'm loving the fact that we're 3rd in the East, and hey, can't nobody talk trash on us.
get over here.
You feel me? Ain't nobody talk trash on us,
Brother.
So we're gonna keep on checking out what happened. Let's look at some of these shot selections. Didn't really get a good a grasp on what happened with the shot selections for Jaylen Brown. So we're gonna dive deeper into what happened there. Okay, game flow. Overall, kind of cold from the left part of the perimeter. Left side completely cold as a team. Hit a couple shots, if not one. There, a couple up top. Cold from 3 from the top end of the right side of the perimeter. Hit a couple shots there. Hit a couple shots on the right corner. Once again, right side perimeter. Probably the hottest here. And a bunch of paint shots. So let's take a look at what exactly. Let's see exactly what Jaylen Brown did specifically there. All right, so specifically here, I'm gonna move this ball out of the way so we can see what Jaylen Brown did specifically. Specifically here in the left side of the perimeter, Jaylen Brown was pretty cold here. He took it looks like he got his best looks here, but it just wouldn't fall. Got another corner left hand look that didn't fall. Got one up top on the right side that fell, and one on the right side from the corner. So I like those selections. Maybe we focus in on more right side 3-pointer point shot selections. Let's check it out. Let's check out his mid range, how that went. Elbows, hit one, missed one, left elbow, missed them, left block, missed, right block, outside of the right block, missed a couple of those. Looks like he was driving into the basket, being aggressive, making his shots. And there's a few bunnies that could have dropped but didn't, a few teardroppers. But overall, ended up with 31 points and big shots at the end that helped us win this game, ladies and gentlemen. So shout out to Jaylen Brown one more time. One more time. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Our team stats overall, I'm going to cruise through this. We took 89 shots, made 38. They took 85, made 33. So we won that one.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Our field goal percentage was 43 to their 39.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Our rebounds, 49 to the 36, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I know. If you know how I get down, you know no rebounds, no rings. No rebounds, no wins. All right. So we're going to keep going there. Steals, we won the steals battle 6-4.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. The blocks battle 6-3.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like the turnovers was a stalemate at 13. And that's pretty much, 52 paint points to their 28, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about right there. Those kind of stats win you games. Those are the stats that win you games. All right. All right. So, excellent game from Jaylen Brown. Like I said, he got sat down a little bit, like a musical minister that went to the club on Saturday. He got sat down for a little bit, but he came back, and he showed why he's this year's MVP candidate for the Boston Celtics and for the NBA. They're debating that Jaylen Brown's a top 5 player. Now he's playing that well. I just can't believe that, brother, that he actually is doing this well. I'm baffled that he can reach this level of greatness. Top 5 player in the world. That's just incredible, ladies and gentlemen. It's incredible. Incredible. I mean, what do you say? What can you say? So that's just incredible. Incredible stuff. Okay, so we are going to move on to the last game of the week, the third straight win that we have against the Pacers. Once again, we had to double up on the Pacers. We had 140 to 122, ladies and gentlemen, on the Pacers.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to get into that. We are going to get into what happened there. So let me pull up these highlights for the second Pacers game while we wait on my team to prepare that for us. I'm going to kind of talk about what I thought happened. And now this game was interesting because it started out super shaky. Looks like we're actually ready, so I'm just going to pull it up so we can just see it for ourselves. The Pacers had a big lead in the beginning. I was getting concerned. I said, well, okay, I guess we'll drop this one to the Pacers if we're going to drop any on this road trip. But to my surprise, the Pacers actually let go of the reins, and then we just took the ball. We dominated the game. We took over the game, and we showed why we're the third seed in the East. So let's go ahead and watch exactly what happened.
And the Pacers on the run again. Mathurin had the ball tipped.
That was sloppy.
White was able to get behind him and tipped it away.
And now Jaylen Brown.
Nice, Jaylen.
Oh, yeah.
With Potter, because he doesn't know where he's supposed to be.
Walker for
That's a good contest. Good contest, though. Good contest.
Averages 17 on the year. That's the number 3 score for the Pacers. And
nice,
Jaylen Brown.
Well, they sure got the fan base riled up.
Now we completely taken over the game at this point.
Those two are guarding each other now. At least Walsh is guarding, and McConnell scores.
Bruh.
Monday, they beat the Lakers on Christmas night yesterday.
The Lakers didn't have much of a chance.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
And Jaylen Brown has his 8th straight 30 games. And 15-4 over the last 18 games.
Nice.
Settle up. You got to go to Miami. That's all this is.
Excellent win again. Excellent win. 140 to 122. Just doing what we got to do. Doing exactly what we got to do. Doing what we've been doing, man. And what have we been doing, man?
We've been hanging and banging, brother.
It's all going right. We've been hanging and banging, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's what we've been doing. We've been hanging and banging, brother. So, I mean, we just gonna keep hanging and banging. Keep on just chopping wood and allowing Jaylen Brown to lead this team. You know, yes, he's a true leader. He leads this team with a dog, with fierceness, with grit, with fight, with a can-do spirit. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys that's not gonna allow you to believe that you can't win this game. No matter who's on the other side of the court. He's a champion, true champion. And just once again, I'm just glad that we've
been hanging and banging, brother.
I'm just glad we've been hanging and banging, brother. So I'm just glad that Jaylen Brown is on our team, ladies and gentlemen. Another win, man. Another win. So let's see who was the Celtics ball out for this second Pacers game, ladies and gentlemen. Who was that? Let's see. We'll have to find out. Okay. Oh, Jaylen Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. 30 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
4 steals, dude. 4 steals, 13 for 20 from the field, a plus 19. Are you serious?
Bruh.
Wow. I'm talking about dude is balling out of control. He's doing things that we never would imagine Jaylen Brown could do. He's true leader, true number one, true dog. And he has all the dog that, you know, certain other people may not quite have yet. I'm gonna just leave it that way. And he's continuing to build and to pursue more greatness and more greatness. He's not satisfied with where he's at. That's why he continues to be the person he is. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. One more round of applause for Jaylen Brown, ladies and gentlemen. I'm loving it. Man, 3 W's, man. I mean, what can we say, man? I mean, let's go over the team stats real quick. We'll go over the team stats real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. Good show. Let's go ahead and make sure that we'll go over the team stats real quick, and that'll be it for this particular show. Yeah. So we have. Let's see what we had. We had 83 shots to their 89 shots. We made 47. They made 44.
Oh yeah.
Looks like we shot 57 from the field. They shot 49.
Oh yeah.
It looks like 3-point percentage was 51 to their 41, ladies and gentlemen. I love that. And it looks like we shot more free throws than them, ladies and gentlemen. You believe that?
Oh, yeah.
34 free throws to their 20. We made 26 to their 16. I'm like, yo, I'm loving that.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see. What else we got? 26 assists to their 29. Don't like that. 8 steals to their 6. So I'm loving that.
Oh, yeah.
Still made it at turnovers, and for the most points in the paint, we did lose that 42 to 30 to 38.
Bruh.
But that's okay. That's okay. We still won the game 140 to 122, ladies and gentlemen. Another round of applause to winning this game. I won't go into the shot selection this game. The Jaylen Brown I won't go into a shot selection, but I might just show the box score though real quick. Let's see who else contributed, because we had some contributors. We had a lot of good contributors. So you know what? I'm gonna show that real quick, and then we're done. I do see Derek White contributed 21 points to this game, ladies and gentlemen. 5 rebounds and 6 assists for D. White. We got 29 points from Peyton Pritchard, ladies and gentlemen. 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Great contribution from the others. Hauser gave us 23 points, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Hauser. Luca Garza gave us 15 points, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on here? And those are our biggest contributors. And look, loving what Jordan Walsh is doing. He didn't have a great game, but I still love what Jordan Walsh is doing, even though he didn't contribute a whole lot this game. But I'm loving his development. I'm loving what Jordan Walsh, where he's going with the Celtics, how he's developing with us. There's just so much you can say about that young man, and he plays such a great defensive end of the court. So once again, perfect week, ladies and gentlemen. 3 dubs on the banner block. We're 3-0 now. We're 19-11 right now. We're 19-11.
Yeah.
Technically, now we're 19-12 because of that goofy Portland loss we had, ladies and gentlemen, which I will cover with week 11 of the Celtics season. I'm going to cover that next week. Just glad that you were able to join us. 3 W's. Great week 10 for the Celtics season. I just love to see this development. This development is just, it's one of those things that you just appreciate. You appreciate seeing what you see from these guys. I'm grateful to be a Celtics fan, grateful to see that we don't just roll over, even when we have a huge overhaul in talent. We don't let that get us down. We don't let that sway us. We don't let that change how we feel about our guys. We still root for them. And I'm just glad to be a part of Celtic Nation in the banner block, ladies and gentlemen. That's just the truth, man. I love you, banner block. I love you, Celtic Nation. Man, thank you for joining us this week. We're going to cover next week, this Friday or Saturday. We're going to pop up and cover week 11 of the Celtics 2025 season. Thank you for joining us. Hey, man, love y'all, and holla back at you. See you.
Yeah. You can find me on the banner block. It's Shamrock, oh it's not. Yeah. Let me clean them up like the floor is dirty with a mop. I'm on the banner block. It's 24 on the clock. Yeah. Every day it costs, but it's one possession that I bought. I'm on the banner block. It's Shamrock, oh it's not. Yeah. Let me clean them up like the floor is filthy with a mop. I'm on the banner block. Banner block. I'm on the. Yeah, that's the winning spot. Winning spot. I'm on the overqualified, but the system wanna sit me down. They hate me like the Jays, you can call me champion now. I guess I'm in my prime, but it's time I'ma draw the foul. When I paint the picture, it's Mona Lisa, but I keep it mild. Yeah, I stay humble, even though the negatives want me to fumble. And I never mumble, let me articulate when I stumble. The cookie crumble, but I'ma still depart with a bundle. We about to raise the banner, I see the trophy in eternal. I worked all my life, I couldn't even afford British nights. I was rocking buddies, yeah, life is ugly, but it's all the light.